Hi everyone, how are you doing tonight? Um, a lot of people have joined us. I'm trying to catch up here. In case you weren't in Carter's stream and know this, yes, I did literally just get out of the shower. Okay, hear me out. I was not planning to pay too much attention to Carter's stream. But I was like, you know what, I'll get on. It'll be background noise while I'm getting ready. It's fine. And then I pulled it up and I saw immediately that he's finally set up monetization. So, Morgan, oh my gosh, it's Liv. Yeah, that's generally who's gonna be here on this channel. Hi, guys. Uh, so obviously I had to immediately cause some chaos and go tell everyone else that Carter was monetized. So, yes, thank you for all the reactions, everybody. Hi, besties. Thanks everyone for coming. Hope we're doing well today. Catching up here. Thank you, Carly Like iCarly, for the Twitch follow, and Tracy Ann for the Twitch follow and YouTube subscribe. Thank you so much for that. Everybody, it was me. It's not just you, like Shannon's saying live too. Finally, Carter, yes. I've literally been fussing at Carter to set it up for probably months now because he met the requirements. Oh, you did the reacts. Well, I assumed Morgan was reacting. I just don't know if anyone else is. Sadly, it doesn't tell me. But yes. So glad he's finally set that up. So excited for Carter to be, kind of progressing with his streams and getting this set up and adding new features. Hopefully he gets some new emotes set up soon. Really excited about all that. And Abby, I am so sad right now because my new glasses have not shown up yet. That's what I was also doing before getting on. I was going to see if they'd been delivered. I don't think they have yet. Hi, Johanna. Johanna Montana. Joanna Moana. I was gonna try to greet everybody by name, but there's a lot of you. So, I know, Johanna. It's so sad. Glad to have you back. So once we... Oh no, not actually crying about it. No, bestie. I also answered a hey you. Yeah, I really wish that YouTube was set up a tag system for mobile like Twitch has. That would be so nice. Johanna, I literally have never been able to tag you unless I was on my laptop or desktop computer because I don't have that emoji for the flower in my phone, so I can't type your exact username. So would love for YouTube to implement that if you're listening, but you're not. Hook it up for us, please. Yes, so excited for Carter. Also excited for his stream tomorrow night, which tomorrow should be after my stream. Well, after. I have a bit of a shenanigan kind of plan for that, so we will see how that goes. But I hope everyone's been having a good day so far and doing all right. Apparently I'm a cat. I heard the sound of a can opening and was like, what's that? It's my husband opening a drink. I was like, what is that? So yeah, excited to see everyone. And let's get started. I'm gonna need you guys to give me feedback on audio levels. I went ahead and I did drop them down, so hopefully it shouldn't be like painfully loud right off the bat. But might be a little too quiet, might be a little too loud. Not right out. Sorry, the game volume. I dropped the game volume down, but I'll need to know if you can hear things okay. I didn't test for balancing because, why would I do that? That would make too much sense. So, anyway, without further ado, well, currently, I can't hear it. like, at all. I think we're gonna need to go louder. Okay. I don't know how to tag folks because I'm old, but hey, everyone. It's fine. It's especially if you're on mobile, it's so hard to try to type everything exactly right so it works. It's really hard. Okay, you cannot hear the game. Oh, please hold. How about now? I forgot I had my desktop audio muted from when I was streaming with Ricky. I was doing that so I didn't have to try to mute her in 400 different places. So hopefully now you should be able to hear it and tell me if it's loud enough. Or at least the music. I guess we can go ahead and we'll hop into it and see what the volume of the voices and all of that sounds like. You still can't hear it. Is it just that quiet? It might be that it's that quiet. I could be way overestimating the audio here. If somebody, in addition to Amy, could give me input on audio, that would be a big help. That's better. You heard that. Okay. Also a kind of quieter game. That's quite possible. I know the audio output seems to be very different between some of the older games and the newer games. The older games, I have to put it at like the lowest setting for it to be okay on the output and not just be blaring loud. But the newer games, it seems like I actually need to have it much higher. So yeah, should have done a test on that. But this is my first time streaming one of the newer games. So everything's a bit new. So now that we can hear the game, let's hop in and see if we can solve a murder. Probably won't solve it tonight, but we'll see what we figure out. We're gonna be amateur sleuths because that's where my brain is at. That's the energy I'm going for. What is he actually even doing? Is he using a socket wrench? What is he doing with a socket wrench on a solid metal ring? That's what I want to know. It's melting your brain a little, Maggie. I feel that. Been there before. Oh, I love the string music. I love this track. Someone should make Nico's sweater, honestly.
Nancy.
Oh, Shannon, I'm sorry. Good. I hope you feel better soon.
You couldn't tell me much earlier.
Have a good night.
What's the story?
Thanks for popping
You'll
by.
You'll find all the information in Nico's desk drawer. The combination is...
I love the video chatting in this game.
1943.
Got it. I'll need full access to the lab and a cover.
For the cover, say you're doing due diligence for a new investor. I'll back you up if anyone asks. But full access to the lab? No. It's too dangerous.
If I can't investigate everything, I might have a problem on my hands.
Hi, bestie. Thanks for popping in. See you soon.
I'll have Ellie set up a demo for you. But that's it. The equipment in this lab is extremely dangerous.
Got it.
Approach the case how you want, but I think I know where you should start. Ryan. The police really thought she might be behind Nico's murder.
Can't imagine FaceTiming my boss like this. So bold.
She built the machine that killed him.
Imagine.
And supposedly she'd threatened him. Start there. I've got to leave the office. If you need me, I'll be on my phone. Good luck. Stay safe. And please, help me do right by Nico.
Okay. First of all, love the feature being able to pause when it's windowed like this. It's amazing. Chef's kiss. So I have a question. So he says he needs to go out of the office. His office is inside the building that we see behind us. Nancy's standing outside the building that his office is in, that he's supposedly in, but he's going to be heading out of. Why couldn't he just talk to Nancy out in the parking lot in person? And why is he making her use data by standing outside the building while he's just inside the building? And my brain hurts already. It would have been cool if the FaceTime feature came back. Yes, can you imagine Nancy FaceTiming Ned? Like, they even make reference to that in Midnight in Salem. You're just like, maybe don't video chat with the boyfriend. That would be so cool to see them actually do that. Be amazing. Yeah, I want to know why Nancy's just standing outside the building here. Anyway,
Brilliant scientist and a good man.
live what? What is it, Morgan? Oh, time for Lilo. Yes, sure, you can do Lilo. Sure, I see, yes. It's not chaotic if you give me a warning. Okay, see, I already don't remember. If I... yeah, okay. We're deleting that. We can do custom wallpapers in this game. I mean, it's mostly covered up, but still.
ATAC forever!
Oh, make sure it's not during important conversations. Well, the bright side is that I can just do this and pause the game. So if it was an important conversation, I can just pause out of the game for a second. You love your ATAC shirt. I am so glad. I'm going to be doing another limited edition merch drop. Probably something for the month of September. There's been a lot going on this month. So I'll probably do something for September. No wonder Joe hated the name change. I mean, here's the question though. Do we make a t-shirt for the network so then we can have like the battle of the t-shirts? That's the real question. What do we think, Tori? Is Tori even here? I don't remember. I don't remember if Tori came by. I think Tori's here somewhere. That would be so funny though. Do these say... I'm trying to read these. Let's say time for space. So many volumes. I really wonder what that is. The Dictionary of Science. How is the... Oh, Tori, I said, should we have a t-shirt for the network so we can have the battle of the t-shirts? So we have the network t-shirt versus ATAC Forever t-shirt. Samuel's audiobooks, thank you for the sub. I did not... Oh, there it is. Okay, I just now actually saw the notification. Thank you for subscribing. Do you wonder why there are t-shirts if ATAC was supposed to be secret? Because everybody loves t-shirts. Who doesn't love free t-shirts? Yeah. Really? We're not gonna say it's locked. Come on, Nancy. You have one job. What is the ball? I really want to know what that ball is supposed to be. A treatise on electricity and magnetism. Matter and motion, elements of chemistry. I can't read that one. The Time Machine. Interesting. I wonder if there's books in here that are ones that come up in other things. Like, there's a couple of these that sound familiar to me. Well, obviously he would find it offensive, Tori, but the question is...
It looks like it's missing the opening mechanism.
Do we start the drama? Do we want there to be drama? Oh gosh. Okay. Oh, this thing is so loud. Why is it so loud? You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and save the game. What do we want to call the stream? The stream save. We don't want to stress Joe out. Fake drama, let's go. Oh no, OBS isn't playing nice. I'm using Streamlabs, which is owned by OBS, but I feel like it's much more user friendly. So definitely give that a try if you haven't already. I would
Rock
highly
and
recommend.
roll, dear.
Yes, I'm going to click on the pigeon. I'm gonna call this save fake drama. I just want to go ahead and save it because there's so many cutscenes at the very beginning of this that I don't want to have to go through all that again if we can help it. I don't remember how many times it is. I want to say it's like maybe 11 times, roughly. There we go. Get the Easter egg. Wish we could look at these. This is one of those things where it's like, I wish like I could just put Hugh into the stream right now and be like, Hugh, do you have those files somewhere? 'Cause I want to know what is on those. Why can't I? Oh, that's right.
I need to find a way to fix this.
Played this one the other day and was surprised how much I liked it. Didn't like it the first time. I love this game. It's definitely high up on my list. I think it's even kind of grown with me.
This
Or
must be the
grown-
drawer where Victor put
grown
the
on
case
me
file.
with time. Okay, so it was 1943. Where's the 1943? How many points do I get? Oh, sorry, Hugh. I was saying the diplomas that are up on the wall in the office here. I was curious if that's something that we have, like, the image files somewhere, since we can't really look at them in-game to see what's on them. Okay. Send notes from the police investigation, keep the contents of the file to yourself, and do not remove it from Nico's office. If anyone should discover the file on you, your cover would be blown. Okay, so I have a very important question that I'm really curious if anyone knows the answer to this question, because I have been, it's not a super secret project, but a semi-secret process. But I have been compiling a chronology of the games and the events happening in them and all of that. And this is one of the games that I have a lot of questions about because I want to know when, in relation to Nico's death, this happens, because they imply that, where does it say? No further leads at the time, case remains open, unsolved. Crime scene decontaminated, labs, office, surrounding rooms restored to pre-incident state, personal belongings of victim recovered as evidence. Reopened to scientific use. So it seems like some amount of time has passed, and we have the date as like, it was October 25th, thereabouts, I want to say, on the newspaper. So we know when the incident happened, but we don't know when the game is happening as far as how long after the fact. So I'm really curious if that's something that we kind of know, or if anyone else has seen evidence implying how long after the fact this is taking place. I'm really curious on that. I've been trying to find the answer. So if anyone has thoughts on that, I would love to know your thoughts. That would be a question for Brigella. Alrighty. I might be DMing her with a couple of questions. See if she wants to help me out. Maybe if we say her name a bunch, she'll show up in the chat. Not anyone have any tea on Hugh while he's gone. I always assumed it was a few weeks after. Maybe 6 to 8 weeks. Yeah, so, I mean, so the incident happened late October. It was like October 25th, thereabouts, that it happened. So that is not a very long amount of time for the cops to have just given up and said, well, we don't have any leads, we don't know. But it's definitely at some point in the winter season because it snows. So, I don't know. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, was there anything else I want to... okay. Crime scene evidence, victims' expertise, and decades of experience indicate against workplace accident, regarded as suspicious. Okay, so Mason claims to have been on a date at the time. According to the date, they parted ways by 10:30 p.m., dislike of victim evident during questioning. Ellie York was the one who was on site. She called 911, but she left town the following evening. Ryan, hello, Suki. Would you like to join me? Come here. Come up. No, you gotta come up here. Don't just yank on my leg. Pretty likes the heat of summer. Oh. Are you guys just trying to summon you back? Ma'am, get your bottom off of the microphone. Thank you. Okay. So she's day shift, stated she was driving back to the lab from Colorado Springs at the time. She built the machine. Had a security night shift on site at the time. Refused to speak of his relationship with the victim. Uncertain as to how he's continued to keep his position. It really is peak cat owner. And then Victor. Okay, so... oh, okay, so I guess the office he's referring to is not the office that he sits in. And the... yeah, okay. Yeah, he's got a separate office. Working alone off-site at the time. Alrighty. I gotcha. I don't know why Nancy didn't meet up with him there, though. Dookie! No! Why are you rubbing your face on the microphone? Okay. Suspect questioning failed to provide an ironclad alibi for any employee. Here's a security footage we need to try to figure out how to look at. Keycard used to enter the lab has not been recovered. Doesn't match any keycard ID. Dookie. In the logs. It's believed a power surge occurred on site as a result of coil tests being run shortly before causing a glitch in the log system. Ryan Kilpatrick, prime suspect, arrested, brought to the police station. Released due to lack of concrete evidence. But yeah, okay, so we need to question the suspects, get their alibis, try to verify alibis, and look at the security video footage, looks like. So, oh my gosh, okay, so Suki she scrolled the chat up, so sorry wasn't seeing what you guys were saying for a hot second. I am curious to know how many people in the chat, if there's any of you who have not played this game before. Okay, that's not supposed to be a jump scare, but it was kind of loud. In my headphones, at least.
I forgot to tell you, we've been having a lot of outages lately.
Oh, really?
Funny you mention that. I think you're having one right now.
It's nothing to worry about. We've got backup on the big systems. Most of the time, Gray can get things back online in an hour. Occasionally, it takes a while, but rarely does it come close to the critical window.
You shouldn't be on site. It's daytime.
Window?
Some of the equipment can get unruly when the power supply isn't consistent. Don't worry about it, though. Take the time to get settled. Catch up on sleep. All right. Gotta run.
Okay. So now we can only sleep because that's the only direction the mouse goes.
Okay, what's that?
And Nancy's gonna, like, break her shins a few times on the way over.
Ah, come on.
That's fine.
Ow, my toe.
Can I go to the bathroom? Nope.
Ooh.
Suki, why are you so needy right now? Clumsy Nancy, right? Like, it's dark, but it's not that dark. Like, you should be able to see. Okay, so it's daytime right now, so we should probably sleep until nighttime. That is a very valid question, Tori. There's, like, nothing in the floor. She shouldn't be running into anything.
This was not what I expected when I set the alarm.
It's not what I expected either, Nancy. Oh, now we can just
I
run
better
around.
see
Oh.
what that alarm is about first.
Well, I wanna look in the locker. Okay, so there's a book. We'll look at that later. I can't look at that. I can go to the bathroom, can't I? Yes.
A clue. No, wait. That's just a sink.
Alright. Wait, why am I going to the bathroom again?
A little privacy, please?
Sorry, Nancy. Oh, oops. Clicked out of game window. Oh, flowers.
I need to find the power knob before I can use it.
How much anxiety can I give people from just ignoring the thing for as long as possible? I wonder. What do you think, Suki? Ooh, can we play this? Oh my gosh, we can fully play this while the thing's going on. Not this. Nancy. Okay, we're not actually gonna sit there and do that. Okay, before everyone loses their sanity.
You, come with me.
Hello. Greetings.
What's going on?
No chit-chat. Come, now. We need to get the system shut down before the grid goes critical. Get all those switches powered off.
Just have a cat now.
I'll do the rest.
Let's see if we can get a little more cat. Oh, we gotta.
Could this have been used to keep the power
Oh, now
on?
she goes off that
I need
way.
to keep this together with any other evidence I find.
Where did the bag come from, Nancy? Oh, whatever.
Nice work. Now get out.
Who are you? What just happened?
If the grid had gone critical, we'd all be dead right now. I'm Gray. I don't care who you are. Don't tell me. Get out.
Ray is really something. Quite the character. Not the barf bag from the plane ride. Dear heavens. Heavens to Betsy.
Check, check. Still have to do that. Have it. That's can't check that off. Still can't check. Still have did that.
Yeah, I'm not actually paying attention to if I've done those things or not. We're just looking. Alright.
Can't check that off yet.
No bellium. Wrong timing. Oh dear. Trivia night? I want to go to trivia night. Wait, I want to know. Me fully screenshotting right now. I want to see if I can zoom in and see anything with dates on any of that. In case of stairs, you're in the wrong lab. Not this. That's amazing. What's happening? Okay, so no, there's not anything to do in here. I guess we need to go look upstairs. Would probably be the best thing to do next. We're just really having some fun with this, aren't we? Yeah, so I know it's an evidence bag. It's just that, you know, Nancy only had the egg in her inventory, and now she suddenly has a bag, plus what she put in it. So, here's this so we can see binary numbers. Because we totally won't need that later. Also, why is this like the smallest lab ever? There's like no office space at all. Okay. Oh, why haven't I been doing this? Oh, Saget. Okay. So this is what I try to do in some of
I
the
need those eggs,
the
Nancy.
newer games, where Nancy has a camera, cell phone. Not to say that like a really old person, but I try to make pictures of evidence. So, with the white box on the way in for a phone charm. I don't have the bonus edition, so I don't think that'll work. Sadly, I just have the regular things. I'm assuming this is the white box. I can't even click on it, so.
I wouldn't do that
Oh.
if I were you. Mason's not very forgiving.
I just wanted to look that direction.
Can I help you? What brings you here? School?
Actually, I'm checking the lab out for a new potential owner.
Oh yeah, Nancy, right?
Yes.
Ellie. Victor wanted me to show you the
Amy
coil.
is struggling a
I
bit
guess
here.
you could say you're lucky. Most people never get to see the inside of the lab. And we're not exactly up to giving tours, considering. Ready?
Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Is this
Can't check
the
that off
coil
yet.
that was responsible for Nico's death?
Yes. It's been rewired since that night. It never should have been set up that way in the first place.
Why was it wired that way? There must have been a reason, right?
Now, I need you to focus on what we are doing. It's very dangerous. What you're in right now is called
Nancy.
a Faraday cage.
Why did
Well,
you
how
decide
does
you
it
need to talk
work?
with her a bunch right now?
Basically, it conducts the electricity away from whatever is inside it, keeping you safe. Here
Check.
we go!
That's loud. Oh, that's loud. That's really something. Really something.
Okay, that's it. Back to the
It was
office.
so loud I could barely even hear that it's locked over it.
Thanks for the demo. Any chance you could let me look
What
around
is
in the lab
this?
sometime?
Nope.
What is that? I'm so confused. Also, why are all these pictures hung at random heights? That's very upsetting.
Can you tell me what you do at the lab?
In plain terms, I'm a research scientist.
How long have you worked here?
Some days, it feels like decades. I don't actually know. 2 years? Maybe a bit less.
Do you share the office?
In a way. Mason's station is over there. He's in during the day.
Go by the lab after I talk to her? Okay. I can do that.
You said the coil should never have been wired the way it was the night Nico died. Why not?
Wiring the secondary and primary coils together is a good way to get yourself killed. Or someone else.
Are you sure it was Ryan?
Yes.
Why would she do that?
She said Nico insisted.
Does that sound like something Nico would do?
I never understood him. But if he was even a fraction as smart as his work leads me to believe, why would he do something so dangerous?
Is there a way into the lab without a key card?
No. Trust me, I've tried. I'm not great at remembering to bring my card, and Gray does not like letting me in.
I'll let you go.
Bye.
Alrighty. Oh,
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Mason's not very forgiving.
You give me the
You
option now?
don't want to be messing with his stuff.
Unlock the thing, please.
Sorry, I was just a little curious.
You know, he's not here. Make you a deal. He's been lording his high-scored aggregation over me. Take
You look
him
a little
down,
upset.
and I'll let you poke around.
I'd better get going.
Bye.
I like where your mind is going there, Amy. Okay, so we're gonna go down to where the lab is. Game-specific redeemables are awesome. Yes, I need to go through and add more. I have a list I started, but yeah, gotta sit down and actually work through it. Okay, so the lab.
I need a card to get in the lab.
What's the thing I'm supposed to be clicking on? Ah, okay. Right. Oh, I guess she just holds it up close enough. So Nancy just takes this whole thing off the board to look at it? She doesn't look closer. She just removes it from the board. That's special. What's the thing I'm supposed to be clicking on?
It's locked.
Oh, we'll say it's locked about that, but not the locked cabinet. You can hear the Anya in her voice sometimes. Wait, is Ellie voiced by the same voice actor as Anya then? Does he have canned oranges? That doesn't make any sense. Why does he have a giant speaker on the wall? I'm so confused. Nothing to see here. They're the same voice actor? That's great. Okay, let's see what that looks like as a wallpaper. I might be panned wrong. Oh no! It's perfect! Oh my gosh, the photos. Yes. I love it. Okay. Amazing. I love how, like, I think zooming in on people, the game thinks it's the same thing as you hovering the mouse over them, so it makes them look at you. So...
Don't know you. Who let you in?
But we've already met. In the lab? Never mind. I'm Nancy. I'm here doing research for a new owner.
Just what this place needs.
Yes.
You're not a
that
fan
should
of
be
the
correct.
idea?
I know what you're talking
Nope.
about.
Why not?
Not a fan of most ideas.
That's a strange attitude for someone who works at a research facility.
Might be.
What do you think of Ellie?
What'd you say all these questions were for again?
I'm gathering information for a potential new owner.
Your questions say different. Say you're lying.
I'm gonna admit to lying just because I don't think I've ever done that, so I'm curious.
Okay, you got me.
Great. Don't care.
He just
Keep
doesn't
the question
care.
count low and we'll get along.
That's amazing.
What do you do here?
Job description says security agent. Suppose it's more valid than not.
I know what you're talking about,
How
Lauren.
long have you
Thank
worked
you.
here?
Don't know.
Can you estimate?
Nah.
You're really not going to tell me how long you've worked here.
So it would seem.
Bye.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. We ought to try to go ahead and look at that security video. I need something else first. So not me checking to see if my package was delivered. I'm just slightly excited about it.
She with her eyes so bright, looks toward heaven at midnight.
Okay, I think should be it. It still shows out for delivery, but it says literally any second it should be delivered. Oh, wait, wrong place. We're gonna save it again, just for good measure. Oh no. Nailed it. I was not expecting
I need to
that.
get all of the numbers shown clockwise on the wheel using their binary code.
You dislike this puzzle, you don't understand it. Now, is that this puzzle with the binary or the one that I just did? Okay, so... Well, really, we didn't need the picture. But, like, somewhere we're gonna need to have 4 in a row. Because we have to get 15. And then that gives us 14. That way. I got... Okay. Alright. I just happened to get that. Okay. The video... is LBTY 510258. Right? LBTY 510258. Oh, okay. I just can't hit enter on the keyboard. For reasons I couldn't tell you.
Just Nico. Oh,
I don't think I have the password for this. I at least don't remember it. Oh yeah, that's where I have to... Okay, I have to figure that out. I'm gonna get out for now to make sure I don't have a second chance scene there. And... I can go ahead and put this knob on there. So that's ready to go. And let's go ahead and play some aggregation. Okay. Now, nobody judge me for how I play this, because I'm probably, like, low-key terrible at it. Yeah, like, see, I've already done a dumb. Terrible idea, but... Okay. My dad tried playing this game but quit because he hated aggregation. Why does this command hate you? Because beat points is not an option, it's just points. Oh my word. I'm gonna do that just so I can get that. Oh, come on. I need that here, but I need that to be. Not this. Snag it. Okay. I did not plan this well at all. We're drifting way too far this way. Just trust the process. Don't question it. It's fine. Everything is fine. Let's do that. We can do that, and then we can do that, and then we could do that, and then that still can't get over there. But we could do that, and then we could do that, and then maybe if we did that, and then no, okay, so we did that, and then we could do that, then we could do that. No, that's still wrong, but maybe then we could like I said, nobody judge how I play this game. Gosh. Okay. I'm gonna go down there, which is not really what I want, but I do that, then I can do that. Oh, I should have put it down here. Oh, come on. No. No. This is just not even anywhere near close. Oh, dear heavens. Okay, we've got to shift to another side here. And that is that. That gets that. Then we got that. That. We can do that. I can't put this anywhere. Oh, I can do that. I could do that. Oh, I can do that. Then if I did that, I can do this. And then I can that. No, I don't want that. I don't want this. Oh, I've nearly got it. Did it. Oh no, we're saving the game. I don't know if it even saves progress and aggregation, but we're saving the game. Okay, so that went ahead and cleared that out. Now, ooh, we can do that. Big play, let's go. That action. This. Let's go. See, I promise I have brain cells. They're just figuring out what they're doing. Oh gosh, okay. I feel like I really need to be able to connect these somehow. but I'm not seeing that play at the moment. Do that. Oh, I can do that. Yeah, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Okay, we're talking a bit less now. No, that was a bad play. That was a bad one. Now, like, that's gotta get over here. I've gotta do that to get that. Oh, we got that. Okay, we got it. We got this. Alright, we have a high score. Whew. Okay, time to quit. He certainly is. Yes, that was a great moment from Deirdre. Love Deirdre. Okay, so I'm thinking at this point, let's go ahead and go sleep. Much easier when I'm focused on aggregations and Carter's doing the which card is this puzzle. I thought Carter already did that puzzle. Is it Deirdre?
Hey there, Nancy Drew.
It's Deirdre.
Hi, Deirdre.
Are you in Colorado by any chance?
Are you in Colorado
Yes.
by any
How
chance?
did you know?
Some friend of my dad's called me for a reference for you.
And you gave him a good reference?
We did the logic
I told
puzzle
him the
first.
truth.
Gotcha.
That was very nice of you.
Was it? By the way, don't make a habit of it. Okay? Bye.
Wait, hang on a sec. I might need some outside help with this case.
Did you forget that I don't like you?
I love it.
No, but
You
I
forget
know
I
you're
don't like
studying
you.
criminology, and maybe someday I could help you out.
Oh, a non-specific promise with the word someday. Sounds too tempting to ignore. Yet, here I go.
Oh, Deirdre. Oh, Deirdre. Okay, let's go meet some more suspects, shall we? I guess we could have gone and messed with stuff upstairs, but it is a-okay. Let's go. Let's go meet Ryan first.
I'm so sorry about that. Are we cool?
Yes.
Good. I was really hoping you'd be the type not to freak out about something like that. Not that you shouldn't. It's reasonable to freak out after a near-death experience.
Not the
Not
near-death
that that was super
experience.
near-death, but you know, closer than what you get walking through most doors.
It's okay. I'm fine.
Good. I had a whole argument prepared about labs and the risks of working with machinery
Ryan's
and the
one of your
importance
favorites.
of forgiveness.
She's a pretty fun
Do you want me to
character.
hit
I
all
like
the
her.
bullet points?
That's not necessary.
Are you sure? I practiced. No, I get it. I'm Ryan.
The level of awkwardness, I relate.
What do you do at the lab?
I'm so sorry, but I have to ask why you're here. Why are you here?
I'm Nancy Drew. I'm here to do due diligence for a potential new owner.
I'm sorry. I'm an adult, and there's nothing funny about what you just said. Whoa! Wait! Back to the information. We're getting a new owner?
So it's not even funny how long it took me to understand why she says that. I even have very like middle schoolboy humor half the time, but I didn't get it. It's fine. Everything's fine.
But first I need to ask some intrusive questions.
Oh.
I know you've gotten enough of this, I really do, but it's my job.
I've done worse things for my job.
Like what?
I build tools. They're not always used in a good way.
What do you mean by that?
I couldn't tell you about it if I wanted to. Confidentiality.
I still keep looking to see if my package has been delivered. It's like, excuse you, what was that noise?
Who do you think killed Nico?
A little part of me thinks it's Gray.
Why?
I'm a little scared of him.
Any reason in particular?
Oh, you know. His voice, and general demeanor, and his face, and pretty much everything else about him. Those two had a strange relationship. They fought constantly, not sure why.
Yes.
Brian's the only character you liked initially, eventually you warmed to all, or to most of the characters in this game. Yeah, that's fair. I could see that. I feel like most of the characters, at least in this game, have pretty distinctive personalities, and so I do definitely appreciate that.
The part that was responsible for Nico's death is missing. Do you know where it went?
No.
Are you sure? You sound like you're not telling me something.
I destroyed it. It's gone.
Why destroy it?
Because I made it! You know what? I need you to leave me alone right now. Go, please.
Alrighty.
This could help getting into the lab.
Alrighty. I really want to know what this is. I always feel like it's supposed to be a helmet of some kind, but that's definitely wrong. You would love to have Ryan's jacket. That would be really cute. I could see that. For sure.
Is this your motorcycle?
I love how
It's
detailed and shiny this
But
this
it's not done
motorcycle
yet.
is.
But I'm
Motorcycle,
working on
that's
it.
not a word. It's fine. Okay, let's see here.
Did that. That's still have check. Haven't done that. Haven't done can't have still have to did can't can't that's haven't done that.
Okay. Are you actually a Nancy Drew fan if you don't spam the the thing?
If it looks like I'm busy, that means I'm busy.
Mason,
What are you
can't
working
check that
on?
off yet. Talk
It's
to me.
immensely complicated. Get a postgrad in advanced math and electrical engineering, then I'll explain it to you.
Put it in layman's terms.
Fine.
Can't check that off
There's
yet.
this shiny magic that lives in the power lines, and it's dangerous
Not the
and
shiny
sly like a
magic.
fox. And I'm using math to
It's
trick
my
it into
sweet
leaving the
ride.
power lines, without
You look
accidentally
a
making
little
everyone
upset.
die.
I was just waiting
That
for that one
sounds
to go
like you're
through.
working on the wireless transmission of electricity to me.
If you want to put too fine a point on it, go ahead, stranger. Which brings me to
You
my
look
next
a little
point.
upset. Who am I?
Please let the answer be something that justifies me kicking you out of my workspace.
I'm here on behalf of a new potential owner.
Wrong.
No, that's correct.
No, I mean wrong answer for me. Not the answer I wanted to hear.
Do you know why Ryan would want to hurt Nico?
The police already asked the same thing.
Well, what did you tell them?
I said if I were to have killed Nico, it'd be because he stole my work.
Whoa, hold on.
It's just a for instance.
Is it?
Yes, that's because I think
Nancy.
logically. I force myself to think
I
from
actually really
A
like
to B
Mason.
to C
I do too.
and so on.
I enjoy his
Ryan
character.
is all over the place. For her, it's A to zucchini.
I love A
to
to
that thing from TV
zucchini.
to maybe C, then on to some non sequitur. I don't trust anyone I can't explain.
I feel like that's a very valid sort of statement. I can imagine people who would say that sort of thing, that they don't trust anyone they can't explain. I think it's I don't know, his character's very interesting.
Who do you see on an average day?
Just me. Sometimes Ryan. You ask a lot of questions. Ever thought of being a scientist?
Sometimes.
Good answer. The world needs more people with questions, and fewer people who are sure they have the answers.
This is true.
Did you work directly with Nico?
No one worked with Nico. We barely spoke to each other. That's the way he liked it. He practically lived in the lab. If he wanted to look at my work, he'd just root around in my hard drive.
So he'd come in here when you were gone?
No, he'd use the network.
He'd just snoop in your files? That seems kind of annoying.
Nancy, don't act like
Not
you wouldn't do it.
Entirely. It's unethical, and it allowed him to steal.
What do you remember about the day Nico died?
More than I'd care to.
I imagine. Did anything stick out?
Yes, the police. It was weird. One of us killed Nico, and here they were, talking about a basketball game, like it was any other day.
You said one of us. Why? Why not say someone?
It's just an expression.
It's not an expression I'm aware of.
Don't be contrarian. It doesn't suit you.
I love that. Don't be contrarian.
You mentioned Nico stealing your work. Can you prove that?
No.
You must be pretty upset about that.
Say what you really want to say.
I remember Nancy
Did the
says
police
that
know
then
your
too.
feelings about
That's great.
Nico?
What a peculiar question.
Do you have a peculiar answer?
I do in fact have a peculiar answer. I actually told the police the truth. A more interesting question is, how is Ryan still a free woman?
Why shouldn't she be?
In this case, the smoking gun is a miswired Tesla coil that she built.
I'll let you go.
Goodbye.
Alrighty. I want to know why he has so many, like, Sterlite bins in his office. That's what I want to know.
What are you doing?
That's fine. Okay. So
Still have it. That's can't check that. Still have to do that.
So we need to use a key card to try to go to the lab. Surprised Mason isn't bothered that there isn't a dark blue binder next to the light blue to match the pattern. I mean, that's valid. He is a very orderly sort of person, to put it lightly. Okay, let's save it. Let's see. Let's call the Hardy Boys.
Nancy, Frank was just talking about you.
Oh yeah? Is that so?
Just
Oh yeah?
recounting the time. So how are you?
Tell me more, Frank.
How's Colorado?
What were you talking
Science-y.
Awesome.
How's it going?
Not bad.
I want to catch you up on the case.
Share with
Give
the
us
class.
the deets.
This is
Joe,
a safe space.
There's already a word that means what you're trying to say. Frank,
ATAC
it's
forever.
a language, not a museum. Tear down the velvet rope standing in the way of your word imagination.
That's one of my favorite quotes. Tear down the velvet rope standing in the way of your word imagination. I love it so much.
Joe, sorry, Nancy. Please go ahead.
I was called
Joe
in to
is very
solve a
top
cold
tier in this
case
game.
murder.
Whoa, a murder! I am flabbergasted.
I like both the Hardy Boys in
That
this game a
little on
lot.
the dangerous side?
It might be.
I wish we could be there to help.
Where are you?
We're on a submarine. Well, currently it's a boat, but intermittently it's a submarine.
What are you doing
How
on
does
a
that work?
submarine?
It's sort of a long story, and we're still putting the pieces together. Not gonna lie, Nancy, it's some pretty sweet stuff. Crime syndicates, pirate treasure, and there's some talk of pirate ghosts. But no confirmations as of yet.
I want to know about the
But
pirate
fingers
ghost.
crossed. More importantly, tell us about you.
Yeah, I love the Hardy Boys in this game. I want to know more about what they're up to.
Okay, here's the full scoop. Victor, the lab owner, called me in to help solve a cold case.
Why did he call you? Isn't this a job for the police?
Well, that's the thing. The police hit a dead end, and Nico, the researcher who was killed, all of his papers were put into evidence.
And they stay in evidence until the case is closed, right?
Exactly.
What makes the papers so important?
Apparently, Nico was very close to making his research public. The research was supposedly going to revolutionize the way power is created and delivered in this country. Well, the world, really. Victor wants the papers released before anyone else connects the dots.
Right.
If it's such a big deal, how come he didn't go to
That's why I want to know how
private eye or
long
something?
was in between
Joe,
these two things.
Probably because Nancy's got a very well-deserved reputation of being the best there is. I'm sorry, Nancy. I didn't mean it that way. It just seems like a really big job.
I thought the same thing, trust me. But he thinks because of my age, no one will suspect I'm undercover. I hope he's right.
Oh, undercover. That makes sense. Cool. Keep us up to date. We'll do everything we can to help.
I just saw a really cool Tesla coil demo.
You just said the one thing that could make me wish I wasn't on a submarine. I agree. I've always wanted to see one up close.
It was really impressive. They're definitely on the dangerous side.
Not really. Well, they can be if they're wired up wrong, but overall they're pretty safe.
Do you know much about Tesla coils?
Are you kidding? I'm the biggest Nikola Tesla fan in the world. I think.
What
it might be a tie.
Why are you crying, baby? Come here. Come here. Stop crying and just come up here. Come on.
I met Mason.
What's Mason like?
A little into his work, but not bad.
Could be busy. Or he could be dodging your questions.
Yeah, come on. Suki, you can't just sit there and cry. You have to come up here.
I met Gray.
What's his story?
He doesn't seem like a people person.
As person people, Frank and I disapprove. Keep an eye on him.
No. No, you can't. Where am I supposed to put you now? Remove your leg. Remove your leg. Okay. Stay put.
I didn't know you two were Tesla fans.
Tesla was like a real-life wizard. Well, his contributions
Suki.
to the scientific community are the most boring things to talk about when it comes to Tesla, Frank. He carried around an earthquake machine and built death rays. That stuff is probably blown out of proportion. I will not have you in boring Tesla, Frank. He was one of the few scientists who truly valued crazy giant lightning storms.
This game definitely
When
gave
he
me
was
a Tesla
bored, he and Mark
phase.
Twain would take
Honestly,
turns electrocuting
same.
themselves. I mean, come on. The flashy stuff is cool, Joe.
Did
but
anyone
what really
else-
impresses me is how all of these seemingly
Did anyone else go watch a bunch of those videos where people made music with Tesla coils after playing this game? Because I definitely did.
crazy things he dreamed up are now being proven to be actually possible.
Like wireless energy.
Yeah, and harvesting energy from space and the Earth itself. Wait, is that what Nico was working on?
I don't know all of the details exactly, but it seems like it.
Amazing.
I met Ryan.
So, what's his story?
Her.
Okay,
I
hang
love
on.
this.
Adjusting
Removing
mental image.
mustache.
Removing mustache. Change haircut and shoes. Done. Wait, adding hat. Okay, done for real. So what's her story?
She's the one who made the part that malfunctioned and killed Nico.
That's serious. But if she wasn't arrested, there must be some doubt.
She was
Some,
arrested. She
but
just
Victor
didn't
really thinks
stay
she might be
arrested.
the one.
Does she seem like a cold-blooded killer?
No.
Then keep a close eye on her. Don't forget, your safety
I think they
is
give the
more
same answer
important
either
than
way.
solving the case.
Love that line. Nancy needs these reminders. She's so
I
bad.
met Ellie.
The verdict?
Suki, the microphone is not a toy, and your face cannot go inside of my mouth.
She's nice, a little quiet.
Isn't that what the neighbors always say on the news after someone goes berserk? She seemed so quiet. says the loudest person I've ever met. Sometimes people are just quiet.
Not the loudest person I've ever met.
I met the whole crew.
Now the work begins. There are some intelligence guys here who owe us a favor. We'll see if anyone's got a pass they're hiding.
Yue, Suki, whatever your name is. Okay. Where's my mouse? There it is.
Bye.
Later.
Suki, you're not making this easier for me. Yeah, I can call him. What do you have to say, Mr. Sir?
Victor here.
Can you tell me a little bit about Ellie?
She's got that small town girl act down, Pat. I guess I just can't tell who she really is.
Okay, it's showing up the thing, so I'm guessing you guys can hear me. Be nice if I can get confirmation in the chat on that. Suki unplugged my microphone, and when I plugged it back in, it was not showing audio output in Streamlabs, so I got nervous for a second. Okay, good. We're fine. Everything's fine. Somebody's gonna be in trouble after this.
Mason
okay.
says Nico was stealing from him. Is this true?
No, because the work isn't Mason's to begin with. It's a little troubling that he views it that way.
How did you hear about me?
Through a close friend. You've impressed a lot of people, Nancy.
You seem pretty sure Ryan's the one who killed Nico.
That's because she did. She made the part that malfunctioned and killed Nico. And confidentially, the police told me they're almost certain it's her. They just don't have enough evidence to get a conviction. This is your case, but don't let Ryan's buddy act fool you. She's not who she seems.
Why did you hire me and not a big investigation firm?
The crew has been questioned a lot, as you can imagine. Everyone's defenses are up. You can pull off the undercover work without drawing too much suspicion. I know it's a long shot, but I've heard good things. And I already tried the by-the-book way, and that got me nowhere.
I'll let you go.
Talk to you later.
Alright, let's go do some stuff. Also, Keencom. Okay, so I think we can go ahead and save it. I think we can set this off and go... Maybe? Can we do this in the daytime? No, we can't. Okay, I thought we might be able to still do it during the daytime. I couldn't remember. Okay. So we need nighttime so we can go make the key card. And we'll set the alarm again. It's not what we need. Deirdre?
Hey there, champ. How's
Deirdre.
my favorite buddy?
What do you want, Deirdre?
What do I want? This is about what you want, Nancy Drew.
Uh-huh.
Is that so?
Right.
It could not be more so. I come bearing apologies. I want to help you, Nancy Drew. I want to be your girl on the inside of the exciting world of criminology.
Why the sudden change of heart?
Because apparently it still counts as plagiarism if you pay someone to write your paper. I mean, is capitalism dead? Because that's what it seems like.
I love that so much.
And you want to help me because...
I made a bargain with my prof. If I can help an actual murder
Deirdre.
investigation, I'll get credit. So I help you, you help me collect data for my paper, and balance is restored to the universe.
How exactly can you help me?
I've got permission to use our criminal database. In fact, I already read up on the case.
Well, that's handy.
That could come in handy. All right, it's a deal.
Great. Call when you need help, and I'll do what I can. Just don't call me when I'm busy.
Will do.
I love Deirdre's character in this game. He's so fun.
What do you know about surveillance video?
That you watch it?
Have you heard of cases where the video has been faked?
Oh, yeah, all the time.
How can you tell if the video's been edited in some way?
It's getting harder and harder to tell. But the number one thing you need to do is to make sure that you've got the original video feed. If you don't, analyzing the data file isn't going to do you much
What do you
good.
see?
Is there a way to know if I have the original?
What do your
Yeah,
cat eyes
that's
see,
the
Suki?
detective part. Not in my wheelhouse.
You read up on the case, right? I don't understand why Ryan was under so much scrutiny but never sent to trial.
From what I gathered, something didn't add up with the video and the timeline. Someone had to be in the lab with Nico. Otherwise, he'd still be here today.
So if her alibi stands up, it couldn't be her.
Exactly. Unless there's something big I'm missing.
Something's weird about this whole thing.
Well, don't keep me in suspense. Figure this out.
I asked her about the night of the murder. She was pretty much mute. I'm undercover here. I can't push too hard. Can you see what you can find on your end?
I'll see what I can find. All I've got is the database. Don't expect any miracles.
Alrighty. Why does he have such dainty footsteps? I love it. Checking on my package. Alright. Save. A key card. Oh no. Oh, I didn't make note of the password. I can't do this yet because I don't have the last thing for this. Oh, come on.
Can't leave the card behind.
Yeah, I know. I forgot. Okay. Who's instant messaging you? Okay.
I guess this one doesn't work.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Have it. Still can't check.
Yes,
still have
so
to
we
do
need
that.
to snoop upstairs. That's what we can be doing. Trying to send a chat about Deirdre and YouTube isn't letting you. Oh, that is weird. I'm not getting anything on my end. Like, I'm not seeing a message coming up that's been, like, restricted or whatever. Suki.
Get out of there. Oh, Nancy?
Beat his score.
What's up?
Oh, I have to tell her I did.
I beat Mason's high score.
You did good, kid. This is me looking the other way. It's a limited time offer.
Who else was here the night Nico died?
Gray. I think that's it.
Suki is sweet when she wants to be.
Did you know Nico well?
No,
But
it wasn't for lack of trying.
Game.
So
Yeah, I
you
really
weren't
like what they did with
friends.
her character in this game.
I don't know if he had friends.
I feel like
He
we kind
wasn't
of
well
backpedaled from that a
No,
little bit in
It's not like
A
that.
Night in Salem, but
I just don't think he needed people. Or if he did, then he hid it well. He was too much of a scientist.
reminder to save the game. Well, I saved it not that long ago. I'll save it again. Never save it too much.
You said Nico was too much of a scientist. What did you mean by that?
I'm organized in the way I think, but Okay, take Mason, for example. He lives his life the way I work.
How so?
In all of the ways. When he makes a sandwich, he alphabetizes the ingredients. He's not human. Not that it's hard to explain. Like if a computer had legs and a sweater, it'd be Mason. What it comes down to is, I'm 20%. Mason, maybe 60. Nico was 100% a scientist.
Did Nico have a hard time with people?
Not a hard time, not exactly. It was like he was plugged into a different current than the rest of us. People were to be studied and observed, but that was all he wanted. At least I hope that's how it was.
Reminds me a little bit of Sherlock, especially from the BBC Sherlock series. That he kind of has that, like, he viewed people as something to analyze and like a puzzle to be solved. And at least at first, especially, did not see so much of like people's humanity. So that's kind of what that reminds me of.
Was Nico close to anyone in the office? Did he talk to anyone?
Don't think so, really.
Why do you and Mason work opposite schedules?
I'm a night Ellie.
Any other reason?
And as a good Southern girl, I know if you don't have anything good to say, you keep it zipped, like this.
Bye.
Goodbye, Nancy.
I still want to know why all her pictures are at different levels. It bothers me. So this is Mason's key card number. Could be. I want to look at his mouse pad. So we have this board that tells us how to figure out the password. Oh, I didn't make pictures of that book. So if you put the letters that are in orange into this, it spells out Tesla's hometown, I believe. And then the book downstairs will tell us what that is, so we can put it in up here. Okay, so let's go look at the password, or the book. You thought you were a night Ellie, but you're more of a morning person? See, I have this problem where I'm kind of both. Like, I like staying up later and being up later, but I also really enjoy being up early in the mornings. And so that doesn't really work very well when you need sleep. So, Smiljan. I'm pronouncing that wrong, I'm sure. We're gonna have to delete a picture at some point, but... we're gonna need that later. I love the way it feels and looks in the morning, but I hate actually waking up early. That's very fair. You like being up at night as well as being in the morning? Yeah, that is definitely how I am. Just stay up until morning, sleep all day, but that doesn't really mesh with a lot of schedules. Yeah, doing nights is not great. I think I just have to accept that at some point I will have to, like, go to bed a bit earlier and wake up early. Even though that's not necessarily what I want.
Ryan should never have been released. Better follow up on this.
Alright. So, I guess this is just the track record showing that Mason's files were being viewed by Nico. So that verifies what he was saying. Oh. What's the point of... oh boy. Oh no, it was... oh no. I got 35 seconds. I got electrifying. Alright. They have insomnia is being treated. Still not a morning person. Ugh, that is so rough. My husband has struggled some with insomnia. It's not a great time. Yeah, I know. I like doing those matching games, though. Definitely more of a night person. My cat is chomping my straw. Luckily, I'm done with it already. Gosh, so I don't know if you guys, any of you were there, but that one time that I was streaming recently, and I had gotten a cup of water that did not have a lid, and set it down right as I started streaming, and within like 5 minutes, Suki already came over and was drinking out of my water, so I had to have my husband go get me a fresh cup of water. Oh yes, I should mess up Mason stuff. That's what I'm forgetting. Of course, very important. How could I possibly forget? It does upset me a little bit that this isn't like that messed up. I wish it was more messed up. And yes, I get what you mean. I feel like this needs to be more of a matching gradient, like, because we have dark green, dark red, light red, and then just light blues. That is... Oh, and they change in height. Oh, yeah, that needs to be a dark blue. Man, that's gonna bug me now. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, I see. That's, I'm not gonna be able to unsee that. Be right back while you get some dinner. Ooh, enjoy. What are you having for dinner tonight? Anything exciting? Okay. So...
That's have it can't check still have to do that.
Okay, let's go ahead and go back into Gray's office and look at the video. Suki's here to cry again.
Can't check that off yet.
These must be the key cards used to access the lab. I should figure out which number belongs to whom.
Oh, come on. I thought I already looked at this.
That number is from the night of the murder. It doesn't appear anywhere else in the logs.
I thought I had already looked at that. Okay. Yes, I know, Suki. So, HLLW 510257. Gosh, what it? Okay, I was right. 7. Here we go. Suki, I just watched the sweatshirt and it's already covered in fur. Thanks for that.
She's bypassing the security system. Interesting.
What now? What do you want, Suki? Okay.
That doesn't sound good. Ellie might want to know about this.
Can't check that off yet. Did that? Haven't done. Can't check that off. Haven't done that.
Doesn't really sound particularly good. Let's go tell Ellie. And then we can snoop her desk. It still says my package is out for delivery.
Hi.
Is the hall just outside the lab supposed to hum?
Nope.
What service is delivering the package? It's the postal service, but it's doing that thing where it like keeps changing the timing. So like it said this morning it was going to be delivered by 9 p.m. Then it said it was going to be delivered by 7:15, which it's past that. And so now it just says on time, it's expected to deliver today. It's set out for delivery, like it's in my town. But what if... Oh no, Ellie stole the blue binder. She took the old blue binder, or not old, the dark blue binder.
I need to find a way to play this.
I love her tissue box here, it's so cute. I don't really get the why we can look at this either, but and like, what is this? I want to know what it is.
These could be useful.
Is this a bento box? Oh yeah, so here's a letter from her cousin. There's another Easter egg I can get here. Okay, I paused the game. Still waiting for your Blue Crew hoodie.
I need those eggs, Nancy.
Tomorrow. That's very exciting. The package tracking isn't stressful for this one. I'm just really excited about it. What's the Easter egg I can get here? Look on Ellie's computer. Okay. Supposed to be looking at this, I assume, but I don't know what do I do next? I just look at the code. Yep. Metallic rattle. Then go to the vase in the lounge and click. Okay. Let's save it. Okay. Won't be highlighted, click anyway. Alright. So I think we looked at everything over here. I think we looked at everything in her area. So let's go do that. The other thing that's weird with packages is I feel like sometimes I've had it where it did not show me it was delivered, like, all day long. And then randomly in, like, the middle of the night, it will finally update and be like, oh, there's... Excuse you. There we go. Oh yeah, I've gotten this before. It's just been forever.
That's... still check. Haven't done that.
So... Wait, I think this is broken. That's right. So I need to talk to Ryan. So let's go to sleep until morning, and we need to talk to Ryan again. Edward Shellington, Esquire. Amazing.
Who's there? Hello?
Suki keeps looking towards our front door, so... Excuse you. Take a chill pill.
Who's that?
Future omelet of secrets. Love it. Can we... No, we can't look at the... Okay. I always forget that there's a door there. Like, I forget that. Oop. Yeah, see. Okay. You're gonna be in and out cleaning. That is a-okay. Oh my word. Ryan. Why are... Literally, why
What's
are you
happening?
screaming?
Are you okay?
I'll never be okay again!
Relatable. I love how she just screams, and then we turn over and look, and she's just standing there like everything's fine.
What is that thing?
That is
an abomination
of
technology.
Maggie.
It's some creepy robotic cat that someone, I suspect Mason, is
What is
tormenting
these
me
games
by
and
leaving
robotic
all of its
cats?
awful parts everywhere.
I've seen one of those before. If I find all of the pieces, I bet I could put it together.
As long
It's
as
okay,
you
Amy's
promise
gonna
to
do it.
throw it into a fiery volcano once it's completed. That thing is the undisputed mayor of Nightmare Town.
Victor mentioned you were arrested the night Nico died.
Yes, I was.
What happened?
It's not a night I like remembering.
I'm sorry it's unpleasant, but can you tell me what happened?
It's all good, Amy.
They dropped me in a room and asked me 100 times if I killed Nico.
That must have been hard.
The questions kept coming faster and faster until I had a hard time remembering what was even true anymore. Then it was over. The older one drove me home, told me they'd be back the second they could prove it was me.
The older one drove
Made it
me
hard to
home.
sleep at night.
What?
What evidence did they have?
What does that even
They
mean?
wouldn't say. It was like they were waiting for me to tell them why they thought I was guilty.
I'm kind of wondering the same thing myself. I don't think you're telling me the full story.
What do you want?
Something. Do you have anything that can prove that you didn't kill him on purpose?
No. Yes?
You do? No, I'm kidding.
What happened on the night of the murder?
Can you not say it like
At
that,
least Nancy's
please?
trying to be tactful.
I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
don't know if there is a better way to ask
somewhat.
about something like this, but I do really need to know.
I know, you're right. He talked to me. More than once.
I'm not sure I understand.
He didn't talk to most people. I think he liked me. Or at least trusted me.
You still haven't told me about what happened that night.
We lost one of science's
Given
brightest minds for a
Nico
stupid
is over
reason I don't
60,
understand.
First saying I think
That's
he
all
liked
I can
me
say.
in that tone is a little weird.
Can you tell me about what happened with the equipment you built for Nico?
It worked exactly as it was supposed to.
Tesla coils are not supposed to be wired like the one you built for Nico. It's extremely dangerous.
You don't have to tell me that. I know. I knew. He told me that's what he wanted.
I don't understand why he would want you to build something so deadly.
I didn't either. He said he was going to do it with or without me. I just figured that if I did what he wanted perfectly, it'd be better than if he got help from somebody else.
In the end, your machine is what killed him.
No. Yes, but...
But what?
I would never hurt anyone. Especially not Nico.
Why? What made him special?
Because he was brilliant. He could look at a blueprint and know the finished product's personality. And he had no one in the world looking after him.
Do you know how I can play a media card?
Yeah, Nico's personal player. I meant to fix it earlier. Get me some Coco Mellows from Nico's office, and I'll have it working for you.
From the candy machine? How exactly does that thing work?
Here, this should do the trick.
Thanks. You snuck in without logging in the day before the murder. Why?
I lost my key. It happens.
Isn't this place extremely well secured?
The labs are. Building... I have my tricks. And no, I'm not sharing.
I'd better get going.
Bye.
Dookie, please don't rub your face all over my microphone. We don't want tons of interference for all the nice people watching. Oh, no, that's not what I'm supposed to be looking at. No, no. Oh, no, okay. Okay.
It looks like a memory lock.
Okay. We need to get Cocoa Mallows.
Great. Just what Ryan wanted.
Alrighty. Wait, what does this key go to? No. Okay, I don't remember what this key goes to.
Still have to do that.
Yeah, it's an okay puzzle. It's a little bit annoying, but it's not bad.
Hi!
Here's the candy bar you wanted.
Great. I'll start fixing it right now.
Really? I can't look at that. Why can we take the head? Also, there's that magazine again. Wait, so can we take the other parts now? So confused. Oh no, it's in here. So we can't take it. Okay, now we can take the cat parts. So weird. There's that. Stop opening the locker. Oh, wait, no, that's not what I meant to do. Let's go back down. Okay, so it's fixed.
It's Wednesday. I've clocked 49 hours of work this week. I found another note from Ryan on my door this morning. This time a threat. She continues to surprise. She's smarter than she looks. And then later she confronted me by the couch in the lounge and handed me another of her threats. I didn't bother taking it with me. The coil as is, it's little more than a plaything. I can't get the proper flow using the original design. I've got schematics drawn up for an entirely new prototype, but maybe that step isn't necessary. The math is solid, and the small-scale experiments are running at an efficiency of about 80%, and that's using the old design.
Side note, for anyone who might be newer and hasn't played around with this, if you type !loyalty in the chat, it pulls up the loyalty store, and that is where there's items you can spend your awe pennies you're accruing, your points, you can spend those on sound alerts that pop up during the stream. Now, I have a new tier to the chaos that I will be adding soon. I might be able to get it set up for tomorrow night. Not totally sure. But very soon that should be coming up, and that will be very exciting. I think we're going to go through these audio notes and grab what he mentioned from the lounge and all that, and go ahead and wrap up there for tonight, since it is 8 o'clock.
I checked in on Mason's work today. He has the strangest attraction to exactly the work I'd most like him to avoid. I'm starting to question if he knows what he's toying with. I've made my message to him clear, yet he keeps going back to the rough materials application portion of the process. Perhaps it's time Gray tightens up the network to keep him in line. Maybe it's time to replace him. He's been less of an asset than I expected anyway.
Yep, that's part of why I want to get off Amy.
I'm finding myself
Kalina's
spending more and more time
stream
down in my study in a state somewhere near sleep. Viewing the schematics in my mind, looking for flaws. Doesn't make sense that I'm finding none.
Okay, so now we know to go look in here in the lounge. And there's magically going to be these. And here's threats from Ryan
Whoa,
to Nico.
better follow up on this.
Let's go ahead and call Deirdre. Try to follow up on that really quick. And then we will go ahead and wrap up here.
What's up?
Ryan told me she was interviewed by the police and that she's still considered the prime suspect.
Okay.
Is that common in murder investigations?
It can be. The police have to be fairly certain before they can charge her. But usually it means that they're missing a piece or two of their case, and they're just waiting for the suspect to slip up.
But she just doesn't seem the type.
The truth is, there isn't a type. Most killers aren't like what you see on television. They're not like mustache twirly or anything. They're usually scared. They've convinced themselves there's no other way out of whatever mess they've gotten themselves into. My prof always says there's no place for feelings in a murder investigation. There's only alibi, evidence, and motive. And right now, Ryan's coming in as a heavy favorite.
Ryan's been sneaking into the facility. I think she might be trying to avoid ending up in the security logs.
Just spitballing here. But do you think you could take her in a fair fight?
What kind of question is that?
The kind of question you ask someone who is kicking it with killers.
You seem pretty certain she's guilty.
The first thing you learn in criminology is that most cases are easy. The person who looks guilty usually is.
I need you to check on 911 calls the night of the murder.
Consider it done. I'll text you the results.
Okay, so I don't have any text from her yet. But I can't with... Oh, buddy. Okay. Let's go ahead and save it. We'll save it as 911 calls. Info from... No. 911 calls info DD. Okay. Love the wallpaper. It's great. It's fantastic. I don't think I've done that particular one myself before. But, let's go ahead and pop back over here. So, I think we're going to call it there for tonight. Thank you guys so much for coming and for tuning in. I will be streaming again next week. I'm not sure if this is going to be a 2-part stream or a 3-part. It'll just depend on how things go next week. We will see. But I will be a little bit thorough with this game because I do like it quite well. But I will be streaming tomorrow night. Tonight I'm probably doing a test stream on Twitch, so if you want to pop in to check out a little sneak peek for tomorrow night, you can do that. And then I think I should still be on for the Stardew Valley stream Friday with Ricky, but I will keep you guys posted if something happens with that. I know her little ones have not been feeling well, and she's changing her streaming schedule, so we'll see if that affects Friday. I will let you guys know. But otherwise, thanks for coming, and I hope everyone has a good night, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.